Hello everybody, my name is Pyrac, and in today's video we're going to continue with my hardcore Monster Hunter Rise and Sunbreak series, where I try to go through the entirety of the game without carding a single time, and if I do, the character is deleted. Our goal is to, of course, get to Geismagorn. That's where I've set the end post, and the last time that we left off, we had just unlocked a new pair of switch skills, being both the counter as well as Y-step, which are going to be very, very nice. We also got an Astalos Urgent, so let's go do it. Alright, hello Astalos. I honestly can't recall if I've fought Astalos with Switch Axe before, but he's honestly got enough attacks that are like very predictable to deal with that it shouldn't be that bad. Hopefully the Bullfango don't decide to be a menace. Yeah, I figured. Okay, I also should have adjusted my camera. I keep forgetting to do that because I am so zoomed in. It didn't do my input. I tried to do a counter there. Interesting. Hopefully that's not going to stick around. Okay, that time it actually did it. Lovely. Get that chunky damage. Also, people mentioned me doing optionals. I mentioned it in like episode 1 of being in Sunbreak. The optionals are good if you're actively going out of your way to get materials and stuff. I don't want to do that because I have no reason to, apart from getting the armor spheres. So I'm just going to keep doing like the actual method to go get armor spheres, deal with it. I'd rather do like a 3-minute rock lizard run than walk around and fight something I didn't want to fight for 5 to 10 minutes. It's just a waste of time. I'm definitely not going to do any of that, especially on camera. You'll want to go watch me pick up bones for 10 minutes. That's not going to be a good time. Raw, beautiful. What? Yeah, there's been something weird with my controller today. I tried to do 3 videos this morning and just ended up doing like a backup that I had instead. It was real bad. I don't know what's happened with my controller, where it's just like, yeah, we're not going to do any inputs that you're doing. And it happened on all the weapons that you kind of need inputs to actually work on. I think it was like gunlance, longsword, quite a few of the other weapons where you kind of need your input to go through. Do got to be quite careful with Astalos if I haven't mentioned it already. He does do a lot of damage. He's got Thunderblight too. Why is he leaving again? He's leaving so soon. Are we not doing enough damage? I guess it's possible we're not doing enough damage because I don't have like crit boost or anything. There's a good chunk of damage, especially with a raw set. Oh, he's weak. Okay, never mind. We've been doing fine on damage then. He actually died off that. Okay, we were doing fine. We got a Steve, Magmadron. Let's go do a Magmadron. I love fighting Magmadron. It's a good time. Oh yeah, and if I kept it in the video, this is how I normally get armor spheres. This little dude here on his own can literally give 3 optionals worth of armor spheres. As you can see, I got 1. But that's already 1 optional right there. Less than 10 seconds from the start, as you can see. There's like 8 of them here. So 8 optionals in 1 expedition is a lot better than going to do optionals that take 10 to 15 minutes each. And I know that from experience because I'm the one that made the guide on how to get armor spheres. Just for reference. Alright, we got Almadron or Magmadron. Definitely not Almadron. This guy actually has good hit zones. But go through it. If we enraged him, he'll roar again. He did not. Beautiful. He roars us here, but that's fine because he does a spinny, which you can counter. Right there. It's on the 2nd time round with his tail. He's going up in the air. There. Beautiful. I love Magmadron. He's great. I usually fight him with Charge Blade or Greatsword, but he's a lot of fun. Why did it not... Okay, it just did it again. I tried to go into my counter there because I know what he does. He's going to fly over to the other side or swim over to the other side here. Right about here. Yeah. And then tail slam me. I was a little bit too early, but it should work if he hit me. But yeah, my controller's been super weird today. That's why the video was out really late this morning too. It's just... I could not for the life of me get a good hunt. I mean, that works. Not very well, but... Ooh, right, we don't have Anomaly Blight, or Blood Blight. So that's not a great idea. Get away, he spins, and watch the lava trail. Okay, that was sketchy. I forgot we don't have Blood Blight either. So I need to be a little bit more cautious with some of these. Surely that magma can't break it, right? Okay, it doesn't even matter. Come on, old man! Okay, that'll work actually. He's right there. But... Oh, it didn't knock him over. That's unfortunate. Nice and easy, he gets up. It didn't go into... Oh, I'm so mad. There's no way I can prove it either, but I'm walking towards him and pressing morph and nothing is happening. You could probably somewhat tell that time, because I literally walked up to him and just did nothing. Thankfully, he's at the other geyser, which is very convenient for me. That's a lot of free damage in this hunt. Right, let's take him over to the geyser. It might honestly finish him. Yeah, I hate that attack so much. Bait it away from the thing. I'm so mad. Okay, it still killed him. So the lava can break it, but physical attacks can't. Interesting. Alright, next up, I'm not actually sure what we had. Sonoga, Steve. I'd much rather take on a Steve than the other two, honestly. Alright, Steve. I also realized while walking over, I should probably be quite a bit more careful with the counter. Although it's good that I got it, obviously, but how did that fail? We're going to be hyper armoring a decent bit by, like, default, and we don't actually have Blood Blight to heal. Or we roll these. Get some gauge real quick. Counter. That's fine. He missed, unfortunately. Fly? Yeah. Side there. He missed. Steve. Steve, what are you doing, buddy? He's supposed to hit you about halfway. That's why I went to counter, but he just missed. 1 and 2. Beautiful. The reason I'm going for that counter when he does his nuke is because if he actually hits you and connects with the attack, he'll land right in front of you instead of to the side there. That's annoying. He went up the ledge, or didn't go up the ledge, so I missed. He's a very squishy lad, so it actually shouldn't take long to take him down. It's just gotta be careful while he's, like, not injured and he's not tired. Dive, it should miss, because he always misses. That's real bad. No, wake it up. I wanted to wake him up, so they have their turf war, I get my thing. Well, not turf war, they have their engagement, and I actually get a mount out of it. I don't know how I'm getting missed in all this, but we take those. Okay. Well, I'm getting out of there. I'm not dealing with that. Yeah, he left as well, okay. That sleep timing was terrible. That was the worst timing to get asleep. Oh, we got the Sleepy Boy next. Let's go. I love fighting Espinas with, specifically, Switch Axe, actually. It's one of my favorites. Right, after a very frustrating, like, 15 minutes, not in the hunt, obviously, but of trying to get Moxie at a 90% chance, we're finally here to fight the lad. So we'll get our buff. We're not going to be able to counter his roar, unfortunately, I don't think. Because, yeah, he's going to enrage instantly. Also, I'm going to end up, like, remapping my Switch's controllers, or Switch button controllers, to work with this, because, yeah, I've got to remap all of them if I do want to use the Switch controller, because that way I will have consistent inputs, because the controller's very new, and it's only being used on GU, so it has not been used remotely as much as this one, which I think I got when Bloodborne released, to say how long ago that was, through all the Souls games. Pretty much. I should have grabbed an anti-Dobra because it's very handy on Espinas in particular, since he applies 3 different blights to you. It actually immunes all 3 of them, in case you get, like, paralyzed or something. Poisoned. In paralysis. I had a feeling it would hit the Bullfango. I'm glad I got away from him. The tail, because he did the backup bite. He jumps back. He jumps back a long ways. Unless it's just, like, a big size. Hip check is not great there. Yeah, there was nothing I could do. But since it was hip check, it meant he would do a fireball, so we could just line of sight it. I kind of want to go grab the anti-Dobra. Might actually do that, just to be safe. Okay, I grabbed myself an anti-Dobra. I just got to be careful placing it, because he's still going to be angry. Which means he's going to be active off, like, finding him here. There we go, that should be fine. We got our rainbow buff. He's weak already as well, which is great. He's leaving, I think. Okay, I think he was going to try and leave afterwards, because it's like a halfway zone. But that works. Alright, what monsters do we have up next? Gormagala, Tiggy, and Pyrarachna. Okay, so we'll probably do Tigrex and Pyrarachna next. Well, everybody, that was some more of the Monster Hunter Rise and Sunbreak hardcore series, where I tried to get through the game without karting even one time, up to Iceborne and hopefully defeating him. Made some decent progress. Wanted to get in maybe 1 or 2 more monsters, but it is what it is. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you on the next one.